Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium for tonight's Division I girls volleyball matchup. As tonight we have the Purple Panthers of Nashua South in to take on your Merrimack Tomahawks. Brian Gagnon here with you, alongside Lucas Goldberg and a very squeaky Mike on senior night. We are a professional organization.
Absolutely.
Here as we're about to bring you the senior night festivities.
We're having a fun time tonight.
And we thank you all for joining us. We got Vanessa on camera tonight. How are you, Vanessa?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing outstanding. And then back in the studio tonight, we have Grace LeMay on the replays and the production. All hands on deck tonight here on Merrimack TV. So we are about to get our senior night festivities underway.
Absolutely. It's been a very successful season so far for the Tomahawks.
Oh, my goodness. And we're going to talk a lot about that tonight. But first, here's assistant coach Joe Struby.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, families. Tonight's Tonight, the volleyball program wishes to acknowledge senior girls who have been part of our program for the last 4 years. Tonight, we're going to also acknowledge the seniors on the Nashua South Panthers. And I'll start with them first. Manager, Nora Victor. Number 2, outside hitter, Yvette Byron. Number 7, outside hitter, Molly Leckmalander. Number 11, setter, Michaela Schubert. Number 12, outside hitter, Mia Solchek. Number 13, Elani Romero. And number 17, Haley Hicks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're your Merrimack seniors. Parents, family, friends, when your daughter comes out onto the court and put your names, please come down. They'd like pictures of you and your family. So we'll do that, please. Number 1, Sophia McCall. She would like her mom, Sabrina, her dad, Bruno, her stepdad, Eric, her stepmom, Glacia, brother, Austin, sister, Jess, and nephew, Bo. Number 2, Jordan McLaughlin. Her name is Cindy, dad Pat, brother Ron. Number 4, Lauren Cornola. Her dad, Michael. Her mom, Diane. Come down. Number 6, Sophia Grazia. Her mom, Lynn. Her brother, Paul. Sister, Natalie. Boyfriend, Mike. And best friend, and Jim. Sorry about that, Jim. We're only halfway through. Number 7, Amelia Walker. We love her dad, Rob. Stepmom, Liz. Brother, Everett. And sister, Harper. Number 11, Rachel Fleck. Her mom, Christine, dad, Eric, boyfriend, Eric. Next, number 16, Lena Elgid. Her mom, Amani. Her dad, Amani. Her twin sister, Nora, who's also playing. Frida. Back again, her sister, Nor, number 18. Would also like her third family to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take this time to take a moment to recognize loved ones no longer with us. Sophia's dad, Paul, DeGrassi, and Amelia's mom, Jen Walker.
We're wrapping up the senior night festivities here at the H. Dana Taylor Gymnasium. 8 seniors tonight on the Merrimack Tomahawks.
Yeah, and they've all been a part of this program for a very long time now. Have played together for many, many years.
And I think a big reason for their success this year, a lot of cohesion on this team, a lot of chemistry.
Yeah, that team chemistry definitely plays a factor.
It's really unbelievable when you watch this team. If you have not watched this team yet, well, first of all, what's your problem? Secondly, you're in for a treat tonight because these girls can play some volleyball. And like I said, this is one of the better teams that I've ever watched. Like just in terms of chemistry and everything, and how they're all there for each other.
I mean, let's not forget that 2017 with, of course, all-star setter Talon Goldberg. You know, great setter.
Yes.
Some would say the best of all time, but maybe a little biased. Maybe the GOAT,
way.
you know.
Goldberg the GOAT, huh? I like it.
Possibly. But yeah, this team has been great, and they're gonna do some great things later on in the season.
And tonight's game will certainly go a long way in determining that. We're going to talk a little more about that as the teams warm up tonight, but this is a big one. Both teams 10-3 coming into tonight's game.
Yeah, like you said, they're definitely playing for a bye. You know, you want to get that extra couple days of rest.
Well, that's the big thing. I mean, they're probably going to be home for the playoffs.
Yeah.
But the games are on Thursday and Saturday. And do you want that? Do you want to have to play a tough game Thursday night and come back on Saturday in the quarterfinals on the road, or do you want to, host the quarterfinals at home and not play Thursday night? I think the answer to that is fairly self-explanatory.
And then I believe in semis it's at a neutral site.
Semis, I believe, are at Pinkerton.
Pinkerton? Got
it. Which neutral for almost every team.
Yes.
But
just 5 games left after this. Every game counts, and this season isn't going to get easier as it goes on. They play a very strong Goffstown team.
Well, that's the game right there to me. I mean,
a very strong Wyndham team.
You got on the 25th, if you are not doing anything the 25th, get out here and support these girls.
Absolutely.
Because that is going to be a massive game.
Are we going to be covering that one?
We are not covering. This is our last broadcast of the season, unfortunately. But if you are not doing anything on the 25th, get out here and cheer on the Tomahawks, because it is going to be.
It's going to be one of those games, like the basketball game last year, the South game. No Merrimack TV is going to be there, but it's going to be a heck of a game.
Well, it already happened when they beat Hollis last week. Probably the biggest win for this program, in the 4 years for these seniors. Coming out beating just a powerhouse in Hollis Brookline.
Yeah.
And
5 too.
And of course, Merrimack TV was not there. But we were covering field hockey that night. We
Yeah.
were doing the
Senior
senior
night.
night that night, and those girls really got into that, and we thank them. They had a wonderful win
Yeah.
that night.
They're doing pretty good this year.
We were very happy to be there for that one. But I'm telling you, the amount of teams that are still alive for a bye right now is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is absolutely
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I've been looking at them.
5 teams right now with 3 losses.
Good amount of parity in this.
A lot of parity in the league, and you got BG right now at 9-4, I believe.
Yeah,
they play
9-4.
Goffstown tonight. That's a massive game because BG, that's their toughest game left.
Absolutely.
So they got, if they can somehow beat Goffstown tonight, they're still alive for a bye. Very, very strong contenders for that bye.
How many teams get a bye?
It'll be the top 4. So,
Top 4?
So
Oh, wow.
Bedford is absolutely.
Lots of teams make
you
the
can see
playoffs.
now our little graphic here. Bedford right there in that top tier. They're the. Let's talk Merrimack TV tiers for a second here. We'll start at the bottom. The looking to 2025 tier. Obviously, these teams have struggled all year. You got a bunch of teams at 4 and 9 still in contention for the playoffs. That's our no margin for error tier.
Yeah, you got it. Every game, every point counts at that point.
They've got to win, pretty much win out to get in. That third tier is the tier I'm afraid of. These are the frisky teams
That
with upset
Wyndham team
potential.
they look strong.
Wyndham is going to be on the road in the playoffs, it looks like. Nashua North probably going to be on the road. We saw that Portsmouth team earlier, and Londonderry.
They were good.
Took us 5 to beat Londonderry, and that Portsmouth team was pretty darn good that came here. Again, another great reason to get the bye. You don't want to play these teams.
Question, how many teams make the playoffs in volleyball? I believe
12.
12?
So
Got it.
Portsmouth is that last team right now. But look at this tier 2. Bedford's in a tier on its own. It's
Yeah.
the super elite. That tier 2, any one of those teams, I would take. If you get hot and get Bedford on a bad night, they can win. They can win a championship.
Absolutely.
I'll take any one of those 8
Especially Goffstown.
teams right there.
They have been strong all season.
And then these teams just do nothing but play each other for the next 2 weeks. If we look at the remaining schedule, look at the games coming up here. Starting tonight, Nashua South and Merrimack. We got Bedford and HB tonight.
Ooh, I can smell an upset.
That's a rematch, I think, of the last 4 title games.
Yeah.
And then, as we mentioned, Merrimack's got Pinkerton and Wyndham on the road, Goffstown here at home, and just a massive amount of games between these teams left. So lots to do. Lots of volleyball left to play and lots to determine over these next couple of weeks.
That Goffstown Merrimack one. Oh boy, that's gonna be a good game.
Oh. Well, we are getting ready here for the starting lineups and the national anthem. And so we'll turn it over here to the athletic director, Mr. French.
By showing respect for your team, the opposing team, the coaches, and the officials. We thank you in advance for the positive sportsmanship you'll display today. In the unlikely event of an emergency or fire alarm, all occupants are asked to leave the building via the nearest exit. Please take a moment to observe exit signs on the far side and the near side of the channel. Please be reminded for the safety of players, coaches, and officials, spectators are not permitted on the court before, during, or after the game. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. And now for the starting lineups from Nashua South, number 3, Madison Campbell. Number 5, Hannah Perez. Number 7, Molly Wickler. Number 11, Michaela Schubert. Number 12, Leah Soljic. Number 13, Joelle Prima. And number 17, Haley Hicks. The Nashua South is coached by Tom Ranger and assisted by Marissa Sweeney and Kyle Gilmore. And now, make some noise for your Merrimack Tomahawks! Senior number 1, Sophia Victor! Senior number 4, Lauren Borrello! Freshman number 5, Abby Parad! Senior number 7, Amelia Walker! Leah Monroe. Senior, number 11, Rachel Blitz. Senior, number 18, Noah L.P. The Tomahawks are coached by Katie Lambra and assisted by Joe Struby, Kristen Rubachek, Elise Jolly, and Raphael Jerez. Tonight's athletic trainer is Elliot Purcell. At this time, please stand if you're able and remove your hats while playing the singing of the national anthem.
All right, let's play some volleyball.
Let's play some volleyball, and that was Merrimack assistant coach Joe Struby on
Always does a
the
great
national
job.
anthem. And I think we're ready for some action here tonight.
Yeah.
It's the senior night festivities, of course, and we're also on milestone watch tonight,
Yes.
Lucas. We've got a big milestone assist tonight.
Yes.
Noor Eldib going for number 500. And she has remarkably, she's gotten over 300 of those this season.
It's unbelievable. And she's not, it's crazy.
And before tonight's game, I had a chance to talk with all 8 of the seniors. And we'll be getting to know the seniors a little bit throughout the game tonight. They were kind enough to answer some fluff interview questions.
Are we going to have some post games after the game?
We do not tonight, unfortunately, due to our staff being so spread thin tonight.
Yes.
We will not have the post game interviews, but we did get some pregame stuff, and we'll be happy to share some of that with you tonight. But this Merrimack team has to kind of focus on the business at hand tonight too. I know senior night's big, but
it's not bigger than the game.
Boy, they gotta come out of here with a W tonight.
Absolutely, this game is crucial.
Especially with that, as we showed you, you got very game Wyndham team coming up. And
now I don't know if the volleyball uses the same point system that football uses. That if you get more points for beating better teams. Do they?
I don't believe they do.
Because I was going to say if they do, this is a very big match.
This would be a big match, especially for Nashua South. They are still, I think, looking for that
that
big
big hitter
signature win, which Merrimack got here last week against Hollis Brookline.
Yes.
We're going to reference that game
quite a lot.
Quite a lot. I saw this lady right here, this young lady, Rachel Flett, go to a level I have never seen before.
She's going to start it off.
Rachel gets things going tonight for Merrimack.
And an easy first win.
And a nice point for the Tomahawks.
Good block by Amelia Walker, who I believe is 9th in blocks in the state.
I believe you are correct. 1-0 Merrimack lead.
Another good serve.
Rachel Flett with the ace.
Right off the palms of Molly.
And as the sign says up there, Rachel Flett, you bet. 2-0 Merrimack. And Flett will miss-hit that one.
I was going to say if she gets a couple more aces, she might overtake the one spot for aces in the state, which I believe is very close.
It's pretty tight. On the line from Nashua, number 7, Molly Lecklider. Eldib to Walker. Out of bounds.
That'll be it.
Point to Nashua.
Yes. Flett is 15 behind. Addison Normand from Goffstown.
Lecklider on the serve. Dug up by Flett. Eldib looks to set up Herod, and that's out of bounds.
Tries to paint the corner. Just can't get enough.
How about the freshman getting the start tonight?
Yeah.
On senior night.
Yeah, she's been great all season long for the Tomahawks.
Yeah, she stepped in here against BG as Eldib
And
with a little touch.
There's that classic switcheroo on them. That this defense, they're gonna know it's coming, but they don't know when it's gonna hit them. And right there, strike them right on the head.
I'll finish that thought on Herod. She came in here against BG and out of necessity and really dominated that game.
Yeah.
She's one of our players of the game.
Another great block by the Tomahawks.
4-3 Merrimack early in game number 1. A couple of 10-win teams here in Division 1. So happy you could join us. And a great crowd on hands. Word has gotten out about this team.
Yeah.
Oh, and a kill for Mia Sulich.
Right now, all Merrimack sports teams are in the playoffs besides girls soccer, but they're all looking strong. Going into playoffs, it's Merrimack's year.
Here's your libero, number 3, Addison Campbell for Nashua South. The Purple Panthers.
Good serve.
Eldib to Walker.
It's over.
Yes! Nor Eldib.
As soon as I see that set from Nor to Amelia, it's over for the defense.
I marvel at how well she gets it up there. She puts it in the right spot for Amelia and Rachel almost every time. It's fascinating to watch. And of course Amelia with the finish. My goodness. Here is Nor Eldib. How about an ace for Nor?
Yeah, South is struggling on these serve receives. They got to figure it out quick.
Nor Eldib said her favorite moment was the first time her name was called in the starting lineup, hearing her name for the first time. And she also said that she is going to be studying computer science in college. 9-year volleyball player. How about that?
Unbelievable. Yeah, all these seniors have been playing for a very long time.
It's her and her sister, Lena. A cool opportunity to get to play with your sister. Nice dig by Sophia Victal. And a little tip. What a tip by Monroe. And Eldib gets it back over for the Tomahawks.
For the Tomahawks.
Big block
Monroe
by
said,
Monroe.
Not coming this way.
Absolutely. 7-6 Merrimack. And on the line is Amelia Walker. Walker with a long serve there.
A little bit too much.
So 3 of Nashua's points at this point have come on service errors. We talk about that being so important in these games, not beating yourself. There's Sophia Victal.
Oh, and you just hate getting in those situations where it just gets over the net, and that just gives them a prime position to spike it.
How about a primo position right there for Joelle Primo?
Ah, I see what you did there.
Thank you. That's a veteran broadcast move right there by a guy with no clue. Lena Eldib on a kill attempt. She's going to try again. Got that one over. Lecklider gets it over. Nice save by DeGrazia.
Get it over. Oh.
Boy, the 2 Sophias in the back there kept it alive for a little while. Nashua back in the lead, 8-7.
Yeah, to the fun last names, I remember a couple of basketball games. Girl's last name is Classy. I must have said it at least 15 times.
For sure.
You got to use it.
Victal sets it up for Flett. She somehow kept that in. Got to get it around the pole. LD sets it up for Flett.
That was
yes!
tipped.
Rachel Flett from LD. And we are on the LD 500 watch.
Yeah, despite Merrimack playing really good so far, it's tied. And
8-8 game. Yeah, it's coming down to the 3 points right now that they've kind of given Nashua.
you were right. It's a lot of Merrimack beating themselves and
Exactly.
giving Southeast points.
And here's Sophia Victal. Nashua gets it over. Tip back by Monroe, or by Herod, rather.
Good
Nice
defense.
play by Noor. Lecklider gets it over. Eldeeb sets up Flett. And that one's out. So another mishit there. And Nashua
Takes the lead for the,
Takes
I
the
believe,
lead.
the first time tonight.
they were up 8-7 and 3-2.
Oh,
as
yes.
well. On the line for Nashua is Pearl Nelson. Nelson. Yeah, just gets it over.
Get it over.
Boy, that's
Yeah, I hate that one as well.
that is well placed. 10-8 Nashua South. Nelson on the line for the Purple Panthers. DeGrazia to Eldeeb. To Eldeeb.
Oh, and they are
Put
doing,
back down by
they are
Hannah
doing
Perez.
absolutely amazing at the net.
Yes, indeed. Nashua takes an 11-8 lead. I still call them Nashua. They used to be one, of course. And that's their first service error.
We have a proud alum.
I mean, very proud of them. Of course, it's been 20 years since they've been two high schools now, and I still call them
even know
Nashua.
that.
Yeah, it 2004. Believe it or not.
Wow.
When the battle started.
That's right.
The Fire Nation attacked.
Lecklider tips.
Yeah, those games are always fun. The Battle of the Bridges games, always great energy.
I'll tell you, the Nashua Merrimack rivalry when I was in school was strong. It was.
It's the Merrimack BG
Yes.
and both Nashuas. That rivalry has always been very strong.
And of course, we had when it was one high school and we're playing BG, those were big
Tense
games.
games.
The Thanksgiving Day football game, of course.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Which was an event. Herod blocked by Perez.
wow.
Oh, Hannah Perez.
They're absolutely dominating the net right now. Can't get anything over.
Yeah, Hannah's got some height there, number 5 for Nashua South, and she is using that to her advantage. So South is not going to go down quietly tonight. LD to Flett.
That's
Yes.
in. And
Rachel Flett on the kill.
Merrimack gets that one over.
13-10. That was Flett from Eldeeb. And on the line is Rachel Flett. She is looking to go to college in the Carolinas and get her MBA.
I believe her sister goes to Clemson.
And there's a point for Merrimack. Rachel Flett in that Hollis Brookline game. Want to guess how many kills she had?
Tell me, Brian.
31. 31 kills against one of the best teams in the state.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, there's a different energy in that. There's a different energy in that building that night.
And Tomahawks need to find a little bit of that right now.
And once again, as I always say, the low ceiling, it's cursing us. I think I say it at least 5 times a broadcast.
Here is senior Molly Lecklider for the Purple Panthers. They're enjoying a 14-11 lead. And Lecklider gets that over, dug up by Victal. Eldeeb sets it up for Walker.
Oh!
But it's put back home.
And Walker just went airborne there.
Haley Hicks My goodness, like you said, Lucas,
Just a little out of place.
they are
by-
controlling the
by
net.
Nor.
That's got to be 4 blocks now for Nashua. Herod, nice tip. Perez, ooh, she missed it.
And I know Nor is focused on those that 500 mark, but she's got to stay focused and get these sets in place. A little of them have been a little off right now.
Yes,
but
I mean, they just look a little off right now. Just not themselves.
And you know, just high focus tonight. Having be senior night, trying to get that
Exactly.
500. Sure, a lot going on in her head, but she's just got focus and dial in.
Abby Herod trying to draw Merrimack back within 1. Sulich, nice play by Eldib. Fornarolo somehow sets that for Walker, but it goes out of bounds. What a play by Lauren Fornarolo
Yeah,
right there to even give Walker a chance.
she's one of those players. She's not the flashiest on the team, but she's one of those glue players.
Yeah, no question. We have seen her, take over some games this year. That Salem game comes to mind.
Wow.
Walker, hello.
Good
Victal,
dig.
Eldib. Walker's
Once
going to try again.
She does.
This time, it's good. From Nor Eldib. 16-14. What a shot there by Walker.
Her sister will come in, Lena.
Walker's another one the other night that, in that HB game, just took it to another level. I've never seen her play like that.
Great serve.
Boy, Nor came to play
That'll be
right
an ace.
now. There's an ace. Her second of the game. Merrimack back within 1. Nor has a favorite movie of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Oh, I love that
That's a
movie.
good one. I believe Heath Ledger, right?
I believe
Kate
you were correct.
Hudson.
Oh, yes, Kate Hudson.
Great movie.
Point to Nashua. 17-15. I'm going to start putting S instead of N here so I can call them South. Like everybody cares about my score sheet.
I care.
Thank you, Vanessa.
You're welcome.
Oh, no.
That's so kind.
No, Heath Ledger is 10 Things I Hate About You.
That movie's also very good.
Yes.
And speaking of 10
Speaking
things I
of,
hate
yeah.
about you, Rachel Flett, favorite movie. And we have a timeout.
All time out.
As
South.
Nashua
Running it right now.
with an
Merrimack not too
18-15
far
lead.
behind.
So thank you all for watching Merrimack TV tonight. And we hope you download our app and check things out. And Vanessa's going to tell you a little more about that.
Merrimack TV. Oh, the app. Let me look.
I'll tell you a little bit about tell you all about
You
Merrimack
can check
TV.
out more MHS sports if you download the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.
Thank you very much, Vanessa. And thank you all for watching tonight on Merrimack TV. Brian Gagnon here. Lucas Goldberg joining you as well on the play-by-play.
In this game, it's being played as previewed.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one for the Tomahawks tonight. South came in with that 10-3 record, and Merrimack a little sluggish after all the senior night
Yeah.
stuff.
I feel like senior night, we get a little unfocused from the game. We got to reel it back in.
I understand.
Boy, that's the second time tonight that Joelle Primo,
It's just,
she's been in primo position
Yeah.
for that kill, and I promise that's the last primo joke tonight. Walker. Is that in? Yes, it is.
Wow. Absolutely dotted it up.
Amelia Walker gets it to 19-16. And on the line is Sophia DeGrazia. The one question I did not ask Sophia is who is your favorite neighbor? And
Who's your favorite who?
her favorite neighbor.
Oh.
I've never actually said this on the air. Sophia actually my next door neighbor.
Oh.
And she gets one over there.
Wow, great
And gets the point. Big point there for DeGrazia, and it's 19-17. Sophia, her favorite TV show is Glee.
Ooh, good one.
That's a really good one.
That's a great one.
And another one of those sets.
Oh, the perfect play by
And
LD.
I heard the South players saying, watch over, watch over. They knew that one was coming,
Yeah.
but they couldn't stop it.
They got the book on Noor.
Yeah.
The book of Noor Eldib. And DeGrazia gets it in. Oh, no. Oh,
Just
no.
off.
That looked good to me. I don't know. Of course, I'm blind as a bat. 20-18. Eldib for Flett.
Yes!
Oh, put it down,
Outside
Rachel.
corner.
Little 8-ball corner pocket there for Rachel Flett. And it's 20-19. Here is Sophia Victal. Favorite artist, her favorite musician, Morgan Wallen. Ooh. And she gets an ace to tie this game, it looks
Or
like.
will
Let's
she?
see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Brian.
Oh, what did I do it? Point to Merrimack. We're tied at 20. Oh, the old announcer's curse. Sophia's biggest inspiration is her mom.
That's very sweet.
As I'm looking at this,
That's-
I think everyone said that.
That's a common theme
Yes.
among that one.
I mean, your mom is a good choice.
Of course, right? As Lecklider gets the ace for Nashua South, 21-20. I'm sorry, the ace, the kill.
Merrimack has yet to get the lead back since I believe.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's since 2-1 was their last lead.
So close.
Wow.
Very close first game. Tomahawks have been in a lot of these, though. They know how to win.
Yes, and the last time I was broadcasting, at least, they were a very tired team. They played at least 5 games
Oh my gosh.
in the past 2 weeks. But
So that's the other factor right now, Lucas, is they haven't played since a week ago yesterday.
yeah,
So they've had 7 days off. I'm sorry, 8 days off.
but I believe this team plays better when they're well rested.
Yes.
And
Point to Merrimack. And they take the lead, 22-21. Lena Eldib. But yeah, you're right. You wonder if, at least I was thinking coming into today, are they going to be too rested?
yeah,
But so far, so good here. They don't look too bad.
just
Oh.
yeah, it was a good call, just on the line.
All right. So we'll take your word for it, Lucas. And we're tied at 22. How many of these games have Merrimack been involved in this year? These
Yeah.
sets that just
Go on and go on.
20s and I mean,
This is a weird formation I'm seeing from Merrimack.
yeah, 3 on the left. You're kind of giving her the middle.
She didn't go for it.
Flett. Right up over
Yes.
the top. Gets the tip. Merrimack 23-22. And Walker in for DeGrazia. Flett back on the line with a chance to get a couple of points here. Flett tipped over by Herod, kept alive by Nashua. Lecklider. What a
play.
save by Fornarolo. Fleck calls her off. Eldib sets it up. Walker, no. Noor with the tip. Kept alive. Great point by both teams. Oh, and Perez says no thank you to Noor.
Yeah.
We're tied at
Great
23. Boy, some points are better than others.
Absolutely.
And boy, Nashua coming away with a big one there. Got to win by 2, game to 25. Herod. Very important point here for both teams. Eldib to Victal to Walker.
Oh, that one was
And
looked
a
like it
point.
was going out, but Lecklider saved Merrimack.
Game point here for Merrimack. It was a match point. It's good, a little early. And it's Abby Herod on the line. That was Walker from Victal. And Herod for the game. Blocked by Eldib. And put down by Leah Monroe.
Oh my goodness! What an absolute murder ball
By Monroe.
to win the game. Got me on my feet.
Boy, I thought Lucas was going over the edge here. 25-23, Merrimack. They take game number 1 here on senior night. A big
Absolute.
comeback there. Nashua, that was a game they looked like they were controlling. And
That was
Merrimack
very
woke up
close.
there.
That was very
Yeah.
fun to watch.
now, Vanessa, how much volleyball have you watched?
A very small amount. My aunt, one of my aunts, she did volleyball and track. So I watched a lot of that when I was a little kid. But
Well, you're in for a treat tonight.
absolutely.
that was already a treat. That was a lot of fun.
This was one of their tamer games of the season. Hollis Brookline the other night, I came in from the field hockey game. The first point I watched, I jumped probably about 30 feet in the air over in the corner. It was just an unbelievable game, unbelievable atmosphere. Huge win for the Tomahawks in the program. Hollis has been the runner-up the last 4 years against Bedford.
They are a very strong program.
They're the only team that's even challenged Bedford the last 4 years.
Now, is Bedford three-peat now?
They are 4-peats.
Wow. For this
And,
season or already a four-peat?
Already a 4-peat.
Wow.
They're going for 5 in a row this year. Hollis is the last team to win it, and I think that was in 2019. So it's been a while. And like I mentioned earlier, any of these teams in Tier 2, I mean, BG, Pinkerton, Goffstown, Merrimack, any of these teams can catch Bedford on an off night and win it. There's no question. But you got to get them on an off night. When they're clicking, nobody's beating Bedford.
Yeah.
I will say that for sure.
Now, I don't know too much of their personnel, but
Just know they're
very well-rounded
They're
team.
loaded.
Yeah.
I mean, just loaded all the way around. But, I kind of liken it to the 2001 Patriots, where, you go in, and of course I'm dating myself here, but you go in and you're facing a Rams team that absolutely nobody in their right minds were going to beat.
Yeah.
Like that team was so loaded, and they got the Rams on an off night and played a perfect game and beat them. Anything's possible in sports.
Yeah, I'm just going to say sure, because Gotti has no idea what you're talking about. No,
the first Tom Brady
yes,
Super Bowl.
yeah. Well, is that the game that he
Yes.
went in?
That is the one, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yep, the one where he orchestrated the final drive.
No, I have a question. If Drew Bledsoe never got hurt, what happens to Tom Brady's career?
It's a great question. Bill Belichick will tell you that Brady was eventually going to get in. But,
yeah.
they just signed Bledsoe to I think it was a record contract.
Really?
And they had to play him. They basically had to play him. And
Bledsoe was one of the best QBs in the league.
he was at that point, yes. But he was very prone to
Injuries
and getting sacked and
Yeah.
just taking horrible, untimely sacks. And it was rough to watch at times. But back to 2024, we have the Tomahawks up 1-0 against Nashua South. And hey, let's meet another senior, shall we? How about Lauren Fornarolo?
Yeah, playing great.
She's going to be going to college for advertising.
Oh.
Her biggest moment, her favorite moment, was the comeback win at Londonderry this year. She's a 4-year participant on the team. Favorite TV show is New Girl
Ooh.
That's another good one.
with Zoe Deschanel. And her favorite artist is SZA. And her biggest inspiration is her mom. That is Lauren Fornarolo here on senior nights. And I realize how out of touch I sound seeing SZA.
Is it not?
No,
How do you
no,
say
it is. It is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I was about to say, am I out of touch?
Oh, and a big point for Nashua to get started.
As I'm looking at the sheet, I see Beauty and the Beast live action as a favorite movie. That's an interesting one.
Yes,
you know?
Jordan McLaughlin.
Yes.
Favorite movie.
That's like a hot take.
I like it.
I
That movie changed me, but, you know.
politely disagree.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It is a good movie, though.
Ooh. I mean, I have a difference. I'm thinking best movie of all time and favorite movie of all. There's a bit for me. There's a big difference.
What's the best movie?
Oh, Shawshank Redemption, but
Okay.
it's not my favorite. It's not something I watch every night.
So those opinions are okay.
Yeah, I would say it's a
I get
complete
it.
different thing.
I agree. I never thought about it that way. It being best and favorite being
Yes.
different.
Abby Herod with the kill.
Well, back to volleyball.
Yes.
Well, if you do want to leave a comment on either your favorite movie or the greatest movie of all time, check us out on Facebook, Merrimack TV. We'll be happy to get your opinion. And give you a shout out on the air. Nice dig by Victor Aldeed to Walker.
Good dig.
Now Leckliner blocked. Kept alive by Nashua. Hicks kept alive by Flett. Aldeed
reverse
with
hit.
the little reversal. Now Walker. No. Victor puts it up. LD plays it.
Get over.
Wow. Flett keeps it alive. What a point. Hicks to Victor. How are they not exhausted? I'm exhausted.
Yes.
And Walker puts it down.
That had to be a long point.
I was exhausted calling that point, let alone watching these girls go after it. Flett
just gets it over.
Gets it over just as they draw it up.
Number 3.
3 straight points for Merrimack.
Madison Campbell taking a little bit of a beating.
Ooh, and that one's a miss. 3-3. That's the first real miss in a while for either team. Rachel sometimes gets in that zone, and you saw it in the 5th game against Hollis. I've never seen anybody get in a zone like that, where she just had 4 aces in a row. They had to call a timeout to slow her down. And Walker with another kill. The only thing that stopped her in that game was a horrific call.
Yes.
I was sitting on the line, and it was absolutely.
I don't know if you saw me, but I was in the student section acting a fool as always.
No.
The ball hits the line. They call it out. I dropped my.
Yeah, I remember that.
I dropped to my hands and knees. And I'm like, what? Unbelievable. But thankfully they won the game.
I honestly think without that call, she'd still be on the line right now. I mean, it was that impressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And here is the libero for Nashua South, Addison Campbell.
Pair off.
So
faults.
As soon as I said, we haven't seen many errors by both teams. That's 3 out of 4 now.
Yeah.
As Lena Aldeeb comes in, and Noor is on the line. Noor's favorite artist, Lana Del Rey.
Ooh. That's another one.
What the old announcer's curse is on tonight. We've just seen 3 straight service errors, 4 out of the last 5 points. And coming in for South, Eleni Romero, and number 9, Rebecca Walters. She'll be serving. 5-5 our score, game number 2 here in Merrimack. Lena. Yes!
Beautiful. Beautiful placement.
And she's excited. I love it. Lena Aldeeb on the kill. 6-5. Tomahawks. And this is Amelia Walker. Now, Amelia is going to school for the finest of aspirations. She's going for finance.
Ooh.
And looking for an MBA.
Good spike. Even better dig.
Nashua keeping it alive here. Nice little tip Eldib to Flett. Yes! Another assist for Nora Eldib, getting closer to that 500 mark.
Oh, I love volleyball. So much fun.
And Walker trying to get her team fired up. Amelia's been that emotional leader on the team all year. I've just loved watching her play. And into the stands.
Oh, it's his Coach Bunis.
Goes Eleni Romero. Eldib to Flett. Was it tipped?
No,
oh,
it was not.
No.
Oh,
They're going to
checking for
check
a
on a
tip.
tip, and no tip. So 7-6. That looked
Speaking
right
of
in front
7-6.
of us. But,
Amelia Walker, 7.
Look
Yeah.
at you on the segue. That is a senior in high school, folks. Lucas Goldberg on the transition there, the segue.
Ah.
Beautifully done.
I do what I can.
Like a professional. Hicks
Good block.
blocked by Flett.
Wow.
Oh, they get it over. Wow.
They're going to call it double.
Double hit. Wow.
Oh, no, carry. Look at it for the carry.
Point to Merrimack.
And the classic Merrimack, they've been starting to do this hip, hip, hooray after a great point. I've been loving it.
So, solid crowd tonight here at the H.D. Taylor Gymnasium on senior night. Sophia Victal.
Another point for
How
Merrimack.
about an ace for Sophia? 9-6 Tomahawks. Sophia said her favorite moments is every team celebration after every point.
That's a nice wholesome answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, very wholesome, yeah. Point to Nashua, 9-7 Merrimack. Like we said, this team is very, very tightly knit. I heard a lot of responses about, you know, the friendship and the chemistry on this
Yeah.
team, and you know, it shows in their play.
And I think they understand each other, like, mentally. If someone's
question.
down, they know how to pick each other up. I was about to say, beautiful placement.
Eldib sets up Lena. Victal. Eldib. Flett. Oh, it's kept alive by Nashua. And Nor puts it in.
Just before the line.
Holy smokes,
I have
Nor
to say,
Eldib.
It would be a great moment if Nora can set it up to her sister for the
Boy,
500th
you know,
assist.
You and I were on the same page there, Lucas. I was thinking, boy, could that be number 500? The Eldib to Eldib connection. But here's Lena. And that one goes
Way
out.
out. And so I believe Eldib, let's see where she's at right now. Eldib is at 313. This is probably, yeah,
for the season.
Way, yes, on the oh yeah, I forgot, on the season, so have to factor in last season as well.
And Lena, great serve.
So I was gonna say, we're a mile away from 500.
Yeah. Flett
Whoa,
almost got her
right
one
there.
closer. Eldib to Herod. And they get it over to Lecklider. Nice job for Nashua.
Gotta talk.
Oh, they gotta get this
talk.
over. Victal gets it over. Lecklider puts it down for Nashua.
Great point by both teams.
Well, you are seeing some top-notch volleyball here tonight.
Merrimack's got to communicate better. If both players aren't there at that moment, they could get that ball over, go for a good spike, but just got to communicate.
But what a save, though, by Sophia Victal.
Yes.
Michaela Schubert, one of the Nashua South seniors on the line, the lefty. Threw me for a loop there.
Ooh.
And that one's tipped by Perez. I don't think that was going to get over anyway.
No, it wasn't. But it looks like Perez just got over the net. She's using that height to her advantage tonight.
Eldib's going to get there. Look at this set to Herod. Oh, my goodness. Lecklider, the tip. Oh, the double hit there.
No, if it rolls on you, does that count as 2 hits?
It sure does. 11-10, Nashua South getting right back in the game here.
Yeah.
This is a very fun back line.
Yes.
Fornarolo, Victal, and DeGrazia. Very scrappy back line. Flat, left-handed tip.
Yeah.
Ooh, couldn't get it over. Or Herod couldn't get it over. We're tied at 11. That is 4 straight points for Nashua South. (11-11). Nashua led 2-0 to start this game, but haven't led since.
Oh.
Fornarolo to Eldib. To Flett, she couldn't get that over.
She touched it.
Point to Merrimack. They'll maintain a 12-11 lead. Rachel Flett back on the line. She's been playing volleyball for over 6 years. As we said before, 10 Things I Hate About You, her favorite movie. And she's a Zach Bryan fan. And the shot. So we're tied at 12. Is that Lecklider again on
Yes,
the
I
kill?
believe so.
Well, she is having quite the evening here for the Purple Panthers. Lucky number 7. Over in front of the less than hospitable Merrimack student section.
Yeah, they're not fun to play against, I'll tell you that.
Fornarolo, the dig. Eldib, the set. Walker, the kill, and a great block by Hicks.
Ooh.
Oh, and a rare miss by
Yeah.
Eldib. Panthers take the lead at 13-12. That has got to be the first time this season I've seen that.
Yeah, rare fault.
Dug up by Jordan McLaughlin. Walker. Oh, my goodness. Haley Hicks. Might have just got her wrist broken on that one.
Yeah,
But
that was
holy
some absolute
smokes.
power.
This Nashua front line has been so good tonight. Victal gets it over. Perez. Fornarolo. Eldib. Walker. No.
A little bit of push.
And
Fornarolo's got to
points.
know. She's got McLaughlin right there.
Yeah, once again, a little miscommunication.
Yeah, I got once again back to that communication factor. It's huge in this game.
15-12, Nashua South in the lead. Game number 2 here in Merrimack. Merrimack took the first game. And a Lecklider ace.
Nashua has all the momentum right now.
That is 5 points in a row for Nashua, and they are on some kind of roll here. That is 9 out of 10? Is that right? They trailed 10-7
Wow.
at one point. I'm sorry, 11-7. Yes, 9 out of 10 points. Walker couldn't get that down. Nice little tip, dug up by Fornarolo. Point to the Purple Panthers.
And things keep getting worse for Merrimack in this set. We gotta get back in this game.
Well, just like in the last game, Nashua with the lead, and Coach Tammy Lambro with a timeout here on Merrimack TV. 17-12 here in game number 2. Well, we talked with Coach Lambro before the game, and we'll get to that momentarily here. I just want to let Vanessa take care of a little business.
I was going to say Merrimack TV has been recognized by the Alliance for Community Media with awards for outstanding public, education, and government programming. Stay connected with Merrimack TV and follow us at facebook.com/MerrimackTV. That's all.
Well, thank you, Vanessa. And as I was mentioning, we talked with Coach Lambro before the game about what she thought about her senior class here, and she said she was at a loss for words, to be honest. But she said, look, they all have roles on this team. They all love each other. They all support each other. And she said, that's all I can ask for. Tremendous group of girls. And we thank Coach Lambro for her time.
And that, we get Merrimack their first point a bit.
Yeah, it's been a while since Merrimack has scored.
Even though it's a unforced error, just anything to get back at that line. Let's hope they can keep possession.
Abby Herod, big hit there. Perez gets it over. Ooh,
they can't keep
another
possession.
miscommunication. 18-13, Purple Panthers. And this will be Campbell on the line. LD sets up Walker.
Good
Yes!
softy. Serve an ice cream. Little soft serve.
That was the King Cone soft serve right there. (18-14). Nor crushes that one. Speaking of crushed, Mia Sulich.
And that was not a soft one.
No.
That was hard scoop.
That was crushed.
You're making me want ice cream.
Yeah. That's hard not to think about here. They had a miss hit there for Nashua. That is Rebecca Walters. Unforced error again. Just a much-needed point for Merrimack. Trailing 19-15, game number 2. Walker out, DeGrazia on the line.
Update, see if the field hockey team won.
Sophia with a great serve. That ball's tipped over the net. Fleck keeps it alive. Aldib gets it over. Oh, and a massive hit by Eleni Romero. 2015 Nashua South. Number 13, Sadie Cody in. Lena Eldib is out. And Sulich back on the line for Nashua South.
Ooh,
that one just
tiny
missed.
bit too much.
Monroe barely missing that one. South making a game of this here, 21-15. We knew they weren't going away. Tomahawks are going to need a comeback here.
And
Eldib digs it up. Leckliner couldn't get that one down. DeGrazia, nice play. Oh!
Good placement.
Nora Eldib, a little magic act there. 21-16. You count that as a kill?
Yeah.
Sure, why not, right?
A dig kill.
My goodness. Sophia Victal is up. She says her favorite movie, any Adam Sandler movie.
Ooh, that's...
Stand local.
Yeah. You know, I've been to the...
Oh! She hits the net. So the point to Nashua, 22-16.
Yeah, very close one now, right there.
And,
Rachel Flett tries to prove a point, and he says, back off.
so
maybe we'll get a replay.
Refs are talking this one over.
And they'll give
they
Merrimack
changed
the point.
They give the point back to Merrimack. So now, instead of 22-16, it's now 21-17. mark that one down as a turning point.
Yes.
As Nashua's captain, Mia Sulich, over there trying to get an explanation. So that's a big point in this game. 2-point swing right there. Instead of a 6-point game, it's now 4. Lecklider dug up by Victor.
Oh, not the light.
And lights out.
And I'll say it
on
again.
That one.
I mean, that's in any ceiling, but
Yeah, not much you can do there if you're Victor.
you know, if I win the lottery, I'm getting a new ceiling for this gym. 15 feet taller.
I like it. We used to play at a gym when I was in basketball. It was like a cafeteria,
Really?
and the ceiling was in Hooksy. My goodness, couldn't get any air on your shots. Of course, I didn't play anyway, but that knocks that one out. So Nashua South overcoming that call.
An update, field hockey did lose. I don't know the score, but I got an update. Hopefully volleyball can be the team that gets the win tonight for Merrimack.
Well, speaking of Merrimack sports, we got a couple more games for you here. Unfortunately, this is our last volleyball broadcast of the year, but we're not done on Merrimack TV. No, we're not done.
No, we're not.
We got girls soccer against Dover Thursday at 4 o'clock. Friday night, football
That's going to be a good one.
against these Nashua South
Nashua
Purple
South
Panthers.
6-0. Merrimack looking to bounce back after Wyndham. Very great game from Merrimack.
Yes.
Couldn't get it finished at the end.
2 1-point losses this year here at
Yeah.
home. And, very similar games, too. The Goffstown and Wyndham games fell behind early, big comebacks. And
Although in the Goffstown game, a lot of that was we had a lot of penalties, almost
Yeah.
200 yards of penalties.
oh, my goodness. Like the Patriots.
Wyndham. Oh, yeah, that was not a clean game. But we'll get back to my point after this point.
Aldib sets it up for Victor. Now Perez puts it down for Nashua South. And it's 24-17.
Yeah, like I was saying, Merrimack, we played a much cleaner game against Wyndham. Just got off slow in the first half, but what a comeback at the end.
We get game point here for the Purple Panthers trying to even this match. Oh, it hit
tried
the net.
kick.
And DeGrazia tried to do her soccer thing there, but Nashua South a convincing
Yes, that'll be 1-1.
25-17 win in game number 2. We got a ball game, folks.
Absolutely.
We're going at least 4 tonight. So as we love to say, buckle your seatbelts.
Yes.
Get comfortable. Grab your favorite soft drink or your favorite snack, and get comfortable because we got 2 more tonight here on Merrimack TV. We are tied at 1 game apiece, and we're tied here on senior nights. Well, as we mentioned before, we had girls soccer on Thursday. We got football this Friday against Nashua South. Next Tuesday, girls soccer against Spalding at 4 o'clock. And then we're not back again until November 1st.
Really? For which
for
game?
football against Bishop
Oh,
Gorton.
yeah.
And that'll be our final fall
I don't know if you've
sports
heard about
broadcast.
Stellos and all that's going on there. The field's been condemned. It's been shut down.
No kidding.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Merrimack, now we're playing at Sauhegan when we play North.
And, we talked about volleyball here. Friday, they're taking on Timberlane on the road. We got 3 straight road games. Timberlane Friday, Pinkerton on Monday, Wyndham next Wednesday, and Goffstown on Friday. We're talking about a week for these girls next week. And of course, like we mentioned, a lot's going to be decided in the standings. And
Yeah, this is a deal-breaker week, I have to say.
so let's talk playoffs here, because Merrimack is very likely going to be hosting
Yes.
a game here. If they host in the first round, it would be trick or treat. Unfortunately, the trick was sent
Yes.
by the New Hampshire Athletic Association here. They are having the playoff game here on Halloween at 6 o'clock.
Really?
So that would be the preliminary
But
round
what a
game.
treat it would be.
But what a treat for the
Yes.
fans. The trick, unfortunately, is it's
Are they
Halloween.
going to wear Halloween costumes?
That would be something.
That would be a great
Look at
theme
all
for the student section.
The Halloween colors here tonight,
Yes.
too. But if in the event that they get a bye in a bye to the quarterfinals, they will be here on Saturday, November 2nd at 1 o'clock, which is the far more preferable scenario.
Will Merrimack TV be able to?
That's the
cover
million-dollar question. As of right now, they're looking at scheduling and whatnot. Playoff games are tough to get on their schedule, but we are hoping to be able to do a home playoff game if it does come to that point. And I'm hoping it's Saturday the 2nd. Bang this place out and fill the gym, but they got a lot of work to do before then.
Yes.
But those are the playoff dates where they could have home games.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, well, this is going to be a very telling week, and it doesn't just matter what games we play. That entire second tier, as we were saying, it's going to be a big
It's unbelievable.
week.
I mean, Nashua North, I believe, just beat Goffstown, who looked almost unbeatable. And all of a sudden now Goffstown is looking mortal. I think Goffstown might be the only team that has given Bedford any sort of challenge this year.
Yeah.
But I think it was Nashua North that beat them. And there was another loss. Salem picked up a third loss this week. So anything can happen with this group of 7, like we said, that tier 2. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be a very exciting week. And, yeah, as you were talking about that Goffstown-Bedford game, that was an incredible game.
Very, very good game.
I believe it went to 4 or maybe 5. I'll have to check.
Bedford, I think, has only gone to 4 once.
Really?
This year.
Let's check.
Oh, some substitution issues here. Now, those of you who joined us for the Salem game a couple weeks ago, remember there was a very weird ending to that game. And what happened was I spoke with Coach Lambro after the Salem game, and she said what happened was Salem went in for the serve. It was game point. And as they were, before the ball was hit, one of the Merrimack players, I think it was Amelia Walker, rotated out of position.
Oh, really?
And it was early. And you see it on the TV. On the replay, it was absolutely the correct call.
Yeah.
But such a bad way to lose.
Yeah.
And you just feel for Amelia and you feel for the whole team because they were so close to beating Salem that night.
And did they lose against Salem?
They did. 26-24, I think was the
yikes.
fifth
Was that
game.
match?
I'm sorry, 16-14.
And was it
the last
match point?
game. Match point.
Yep. Yikes.
So,
yeah, that BG game was that was a tough game for the Tomahawks. They were exhausted. And just were really struggling.
So the Tomahawks, when you think about it, as Victor comes to the line, they're a bounce of the volleyball away. A bounce of the ball against Salem. They had 4 match points, I think, in that game. You're a bounce of the ball away from being 11-2 and in second place right now. Aldib gets it over. Dug up by Flett and right over in our direction. Lucas tried
Just
to
out
make
of
the
my
save
reach.
there. Just missed.
The classic 7-foot wingspan that I have.
Yeah, get you signed up for hoop.
Yes. You know, I am coaching a MYA basketball team this year.
Look at you.
Fifth and sixth graders.
Excellent.
I'm gonna be firm but fun, you know. Keep them in line.
Don't be too firm.
Oh yes, yeah. Every foul, 5 sprints.
No, it's fun. I did it for years, so. And we have
Ooh.
the ball is
Timeout.
not in play because the officials were conferring here at the scorer's table.
Yes, field hockey. Just got the update. Field hockey lost 0-2, but yeah, hopefully volleyball. But field hockey having the best season they've had in years now.
A
couple of 1-win seasons, but they're playing well. I don't know if they'll make playoffs, but definitely a great year. They have a strong junior class.
And Coach LaFrancois has done a really great job with that team. It's her first season as well, and Lots of positive vibes there. Walker from El Deeb.
Holy cow, what a way to
Put it on the board.
show him you mean business.
The trail of smoke that you see was just off the ball of Amelia Walker. Wow.
So Merrimack is 6-9. They're around 13, 14 in the state. Don't know how many teams make it for field hockey, but don't know if they'll make playoffs. They got to win every game from now on.
Flett gets it over. The set. The tip.
Oh.
And
yes.
it's in.
Oh, whoa. Holy.
What? Walker looked very surprised on that
And
one.
Haley Hicks, absolutely flabbergasted.
Walker seems stunned
Yeah.
that was called in.
You know, no complaint.
But if you're a Tomahawks fan, no complaints
Yeah.
here. As Noel Deeb takes to the line with a bomb and kept the
Just hits the floor.
Flett barely missed that one.
Yeah.
And that was a kill for, I believe, Haley Hicks there. 4-3 Merrimack. We are in game number 3.
Now, do we know how many Nor is away?
I don't. She thought she was going to get it in the first game.
set, yeah.
So, I don't know.
We'll hear it at some point.
Walker.
Yes.
Oh, my.
That's got to be $4.99 at least.
That was with some authority. Amelia Walker. Her favorite musician, Billie Eilish. And her favorite movie, I love this one, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Great one. I just noticed that volleyball stuck up there. But yeah, that'll be another Merrimack point.
Sure will.
How
And
many days off do they get if they win this game?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'll
They're looking.
check.
They're looking for that day off in the first round. I can tell you that.
And that'll
Carried
be-
over the net.
That'll be a double. Volleyball, after this game, they have, I believe, a couple days off.
They play Friday at Timberlane.
Yes, they do. That'll be a drive.
Out to scenic Plastow, New Hampshire.
How far is that?
About an hour, I believe.
Yeah, 40.
As my voice
40 minute
cracks. My goodness.
Oh, nothing was worse than that hockey game. I had to call it all alone. Thanks a lot, Andy. Every single goal. Every single time. It was horrible.
Well, you get excited, you know?
Yeah, I know. I mean, hockey. Hockey, it's,
Hockey
it's
is-
quiet, and then when they score, it's loud, you know.
Great serve by Sulich. LD
There it is.
almost got it over. And a kill for number 14, Joelle Primo. 5-4. Primo with 3 kills unofficially. LD to Flett. No. And that one
Very
gets
low
over.
energy point. He got a little quiet there.
I
Just so you know.
was hoping that was not going to be the big one. 8-5 our score, and Leah Monroe on the line. First time tonight.
Hey, you don't see her serve very often.
She's got that big jump serve, and she missed that one.
Yeah, she tried to sub out. Sophia Victala told her she can't serve. But
All right, so Pearl Nelson in, Joelle Primo out. 8-6 our score. LD sets it. Cody couldn't get it down.
did she not
and
touch it?
All kinds of miscommunication
And
there from Merrimack.
keeps getting into this situation where the ball's just slightly over the net, and they can't do anything at that point, and it's just horrible position for them.
Yeah, it's hard when you get 5 people all converging on the ball. And Nelson misses that one. guess you could say maybe a half Nelson there.
Yeah.
I apologize. Point to Merrimack. 9-7. Lena
I mean,
LD.
when it's there, you gotta use it.
I mean, you gotta try. Nice hit by Lecklider. She gets the kill. Boy, she's having a night for Nashua South.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Let's see if I can count hers up unofficially here. 1, 2.
This sheet is
3.
complicated.
4. I got her at 5, but there's probably a lot more than that. LD to Flett. They set it up. Lecklider's getting it over.
Double
hit. Yep. Point to Merrimack. So South now kind of beating themselves here. That's their third error of this game. Rachel Flett to the line.
I'm loving these signs in the student section.
Oh, tremendous. Flett into the net. 10-9.
The signs are a lot of fun, yeah.
Rachel said her favorite moment was the upset win here last week against Hollis Brookline, and how supportive all her teammates were in that game, how they came together.
Gets it over.
Nice job by Cody to get that over. Sulich!
Oh,
my.
This team has power.
A Sulich slam. Let's have another look. We are tied at 10. Match tied at 1. In a very important game for both teams.
Tries to show off her power a little bit. Just out. And they give it to
That is
Merrimack.
out, yes. Coach Tom Langer slightly disagreeing with that. He's kind of laughing it off. But big point there for the Tomahawks. 11-10. Sophia Victal on the line. She wants to play volleyball in college. I think she's got a chance.
Yeah.
Sulich blocked. Point to the Tomahawks.
Yeah, I mean, her, Nor Walker, if she wants to play in college, I don't know if she does.
I got Sophia and had a couple of college volleyball players.
As we miss it, serve goes into the net.
So lots of unforced errors here, but both teams in this third game, 12-11 our score, 1-1 in the match. And we thank you for joining us here. I just realized I'm sitting like literally right on top of you now, and got plenty of room here.
That's a tip.
Walker with another kill.
LD at the line.
And here's LD, 13-11. Tomahawks looking for win number 11 on the season. Been an incredible year for Merrimack. Sulich, another Sulich slam.
And a sub.
13-12 now. I've lost track of my
We're going to run
aces
out of
here.
sheets it soon.
I'm running out. And here is number 9, Rebecca Walters. LD sets it. Walker just missed.
Yeah, this has been a very tight game all the way. That second set was a little bit more towards South, but
And in a game Merrimack controlled in the early part.
that's one's out.
All right. South has given Merrimack 4 points here on unforced errors, but Tomahawks have matched that. So they've traded these errors. And now here's Sofia DeGrazia. She told me she wants to go to college and be very wealthy.
That's a good goal.
That's a great answer. I love it. Honest. Eldib to Flett. Blocked by Eleni
Once again, doing
Romero.
a great job on the net.
Boy, South has been so good on the net tonight. Making it really, really hard for these outside hitters for the Tomahawks.
Good serve.
Ooh, great job by Victor. They get that over. Almost a double hit there. Victor sets it. Flett. Couldn't get it down. Oh, and the little tip by Eleni Romero. Point to South. They take the lead, 15-14. Eldib to Flett.
Oh,
Kept alive by Victor. Fleck couldn't get it over.
she thought that she had that one.
South leads 16-14.
We get a timeout.
And a timeout by Tammy Lambro. Game number 3 here in Merrimack. Our score, Purple Panthers 16, Tomahawks 14.
Yeah, this has been a very, very tight game all the way through. No complete momentum equal.
And if you are enjoying this game, you can check out a lot of different MHS sports things if you download the Merrimack TV app. It's a free download from your device's app store. You can download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, or other on-demand content. But yes.
Lots of sports things.
Yes.
Lots of sports things and meetings if you're into that,
Yeah,
which I
sure.
also help cover.
Hey, you know, the Conservation Commission,
Oh,
the
The
budget,
zoning board, as I always say,
Yeah,
is my favorite.
it's good stuff.
Trustees meetings.
Way out. Nothing will top that one school board meeting right before we went back to school after COVID. That was a,
You can probably catch that on demand.
Yes.
You could probably find
as
it.
the kids
yeah.
say, that was a banger.
It sure was. Leah Monroe stepping up for Merrimack. She gets that serve down. Lecklider dug up by DeGrazia. Flett gets it over. Sulich sets it up. Kept alive by Monroe. Eldib to Althaus. Lecklider dug up by DeGrazia. Eldib to Monroe. She thought about it. Couldn't quite time it. Kept up by Eldib.
it going.
It's still alive.
Oh.
And a second hit. They were all over it. It kind of took a second bounce
Yeah.
up there. And South with a 17-15 lead. Boy, that was crushed by Romero. She has showed up in this third game
Yeah.
for
Absolutely.
Nashua South. Pearl Nelson on the line. Dug up by DeGrazia. LD to Cody. Lecklider. Hello.
We're still deciding. Yep. We'll go to South.
18-15. Boy, Nashua South coming on the road here tonight and giving the Tomahawks everything they can handle. Battle of 10-3 teams in Division I. LD to Althaus. Romero.
Too
Another
much to
point.
handle. South has all the momentum right now, it feels like.
Smoking right now, 19-15. But the Tomahawks like to make us sweat up here in the
Yes.
in the booth. I mean, they've trailed 2-1 in a lot of games this year. Londonderry, Concord, Salem.
Yeah, all those games. BG kind of pulled away with it at the
Yep.
end, but
They did come back, force fifth games in all of those. Victal to Aldib, to Flett. Nice block at the front once again. Lena Aldib, no. And that one goes long. It's
Very close.
Coach Lambro helps make the call right there. She knows how big that point was. 1916, Nashua South. Critical third game. Lena Aldib is on the line.
You know what they say, when she's on the line, she's in a crime.
Yes, indeed.
Out.
That goes out.
Another close call.
So Lena mentioned to me her favorite moment was the Bedford game when she got 9 points in a row off the serve. A lot of girls mentioned the Bedford game this year and as being kind of the turning point for them, even though they lost.
But they played very well. Oh,
Big ace for Lena.
big miscommunication from South as well. Tammy Lambro says, don't let up. Very
Big
emoted.
point here. Chance to tie the game in game 3.
good serve.
Lena, such power on that serve. Speaking
Out.
of power, Leckliner, but she knocks it out.
Not
We're
the
tied
balloons.
at 19. 4 straight points for Merrimack. Can Aldib match what she did in Bedford?
Yes.
That's 3 of them.
How many did she have in Bedford?
9, she said.
Wow.
And here's Lena, big serve. A little floater on that one. Aldib to Cody. Perez tipped. Victal to Flett. She gets it over. Leckliner
Ooh.
gets it in. Molly Leckliner,
Lena
ladies
thought
and
that one was
gentlemen.
going out.
That was awesome.
That's that's as skilled a point as you'll see
Yeah.
in this game, like knowing exactly where you got to put it. This girl can play, folks.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen some players this year. Maddie Mohan from Salem comes to mind. And that girl from BG, I can't remember her name.
Caitlin Harrington.
Thank you very much.
And that Hall's
we've seen
Brookline
some
team is
players.
just so well-rounded.
Kept alive, Fornarolo to Victal. Oh, my goodness.
Their libero was absolutely insane. Keep it going.
Oh, DeGrazia and Fornarolo were both in the vicinity there. Aldib had the tip. But the point to Nashua South. They lead 21-19. Game number 3. Joe Struby trying to
Fire
get
him
his
up.
team going. Aldib to Cody. Point to Merrimack. That was a violation on Nashua.
Yeah.
Looks like the number 5 came under the net.
Yes.
Perez. 21-20, and it's one of the seniors, Jordan McLaughlin, on the line.
Wants
We haven't
to
seen her yet.
do neuroscience.
Neuroscience.
That's really awesome.
That's way more. That's way smarter than I could ever be. I'll
That's
tell
a
you
lot
that
of
right now.
school.
A lot of school.
Good serve.
Big ace for Jordan, and she's fired up. Worth another look.
Unbelievable.
We're tied at 21. And McLaughlin.
Another good one.
Big hit by Hicks.
Ooh. Loses her footing.
And Aldib and Walker, miscommunication. Something is just a little off tonight
Yes.
with the Tomahawks. Just
Weird
it's-
energy in here tonight.
It's
You know, a lot of
they're not playing their best game, but they're right there.
lot riding on this game.
Leckliner on the serve. Aldib to Walker.
She does it.
Oh, it's
And walks
tied
away. Not in the head.
at
Standing
22.
on business.
And a hug from Amelia Walker to Nora Aldib, who has set up so many of those this year. My goodness, 22 all, game number 3. Victal Dug up by Licklider. Eldeeb to Victal to Walker. Victal keeps it alive. Eldeeb sets up Walker. Yes!
Oh, it really gets that lucky bounce right there. Goes completely over.
22, and the bench erupts.
I believe it's first lead in a while.
First Merrimack lead in some time here. I think since 13-12, and a timeout by Coach Tom Langer.
Merrimack battling back in there. Yeah, you said they like to make us sweat up here.
Boy, you know, they have a knack for making it interesting here.
Yes. And as we always say, the H. Dana Taylor loves volleyball.
23-22, our score. Merrimack, I mean, this is a pivotal game here. The winner of this game gets the edge in the match, 2-1, going into Game 4. We will definitely have a Game 4.
Oh, yeah.
We've already covered a couple of fifth games this year. We had fifth against Salem.
Yeah.
And what was the other fifth game we had? Gosh, I can't remember.
Pulse Brookline. Oh, but we didn't cover that one.
We only covered the Salem game. That was 5.
Yeah.
But I was here for the Concord game, which went 5.
That was during, I believe that was on a Friday night.
It sure was. Point to Merrimack.
Oh.
24-22.
Showing her frustration with slamming the ball over the net.
Game point for the Tomahawks, who trailed in this one 19-15 at one point.
Ooh.
Oh, and Victor couldn't quite get it over.
That.
24-23.
You hate that.
Tomahawks, if they can get the point here, they'll still win. And a timeout by Coach Lambro.
Ooh, I want to talk this one
over.
A few back-to-back timeouts.
Dude, was this like icing the kicker here, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, maybe make her think about it.
You know, kind of a big point for Nashua. They got to score here to force
you can see
overtime in this third game.
Yeah, you can see the server, Addie Campbell, kind of separating herself from the group. Just Coach Stockner trying to get her.
They're trying to ice you? You got to be kidding me. 24-23. Tomahawks in the lead. All-important third game.
Yes.
It is still game point for the Tomahawks. Nashua trying to force OT here in this third game. If you can call it overtime in volleyball.
Added points, maybe AP.
And
the icing does not work.
The dig. LD.
The
Walker.
finish.
The floater. We're tied. 25-23. Merrimack with the win.
Unbelievable.
In game number 3, we are not tied.
And I know I know we allude to this a lot, but that really felt like that DG Game 4 winner, Lily Petrosilli.
Oh,
slams,
my goodness.
That magnitude of everyone kind of knew in the gym what was going to happen. But great battle back.
The Tomahawks, again, making it interesting like they always do here. And it's 25-23, game number 3. And the Tomahawks take a lead in the match, 2-1. So our 4th game coming up here on Merrimack TV, senior night. And all the seniors contributing here. Jordan McLaughlin with a huge ace in that game for Merrimack. And all the seniors getting it done tonight.
I definitely, you guys are talking about, well, earlier you guys were saying, like, oh, they were being kind of sluggish. I think it might be because of senior night. I think being a senior is a big thing.
Totally agree. Sometimes you get a little too hyped.
You get too excited, and then you're like, oh gosh.
Yep.
But it's been very fun helping with the broadcast.
Yeah, and like I said, they have not played their best game tonight, but they're up 2-1 against a 10-3 team. And it shows you how good this team is.
The Town of Merrimack's media division is branded Merrimack TV. The division is funded by away franchise fees from Comcast cable subscribers in Merrimack. The town of Merrimack has a community TV facility located at 6 Babusick Lake Road. Our 4 cable channels reach over 5,000 homes. We're accessible online at merrimacktv.com and on the Merrimack TV app. And I am Vanessa Carlson, a media on call for Merrimack TV. If you want to get in contact with us, you can email Nicholas and Justin at Merrimack TV at merrimacknh.gov. And
as mentioned, that was the voice of Vanessa Carlson. She's our on camera tonight. Grace LeMay back in the studio. We have Lucas Goldberg also here on the color analysis tonight. And my name is Brian Gagnon. What a great night for the Merrimack volleyball team as they have a 2-1 lead over Nashua South, a very good Nashua South team. And they look to close this thing out here. If they can get a win tonight, boy, add another quality dub to their resume. We've been meeting our seniors all night, and of course they were kind enough to spend some time with me before tonight's game and give me some of these fluff answers here. I got one here. Sophia DeGrazia, favorite musician.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I like this one. Coldplay.
Yes. That was easily the best. I know people say Prince, but that was the best Super Bowl halftime shows of all time.
I really.
Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Coldplay.
No, Coldplay's divisive, but I love it.
Yeah, they got some good ones.
But
I might not go to a concert of theirs, but
But absolutely tremendous.
Viva La Vida.
No, poor Lena. I said, who's your favorite musician? She said, I think she thinks I thought I said position because
outside hitter.
Right side hitter is
right side.
Or I think was what she told me. I said, is that a new
group?
New group. I think you're right. I think she said outside hitter. So we're both completely screwed up here. But
I've heard they have some good songs.
Outside here, they get
few good singles.
Yeah, their singles hit, right? They hit different.
Yes, they do.
Yes. What else we got here? Jordan McLaughlin, biggest inspiration, my teammates.
That's nice.
I like that. Lots of good stuff here tonight. And Lena's favorite movie, Teen Wolf.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one.
There's a Teen Wolf movie. I think I've only ever watched the show.
Is that a show? I didn't even know.
I'm pretty sure it's a show, but it might be a movie too.
Yeah, because it says movie or TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, never seen either.
It's all right.
Well, now you know all about our seniors on senior night. We like to give them the stage here, and typically we do the post-game interviews, but we are literally up to our eyeballs tonight here at Merrimack TV.
So many things going on.
I mean, what we got? We got a couple of meetings going on.
Board meeting. There's a trustees meeting. I know that.
There's all kinds of stuff going on. So unfortunately, we can't do that tonight. But we were able to talk with the girls before the game. All very excited here on senior night. And like you mentioned, Vanessa, I think a lot of nerves tonight, and a lot of a lot of pent up excitement, and so it's taken them a little while to get into it. But
one thing I've been loving is this between every game, Coach Sammy Lambro and Tom Langer, they've been having this hilarious rapport.
Oh, I love it.
Great friends, I can tell.
Between coaches.
Yeah. I believe he said, "All right, we'll see you in 5." She was like, "Okay, sure, buddy."
I love the trash talking.
Yes,
it's great. All in good fun, of course.
Oh yes, of course.
And the Tomahawks will have to start this fourth game where they can wrap this up. They'll have Nora Aldib with Sadie Cody, Rachel Flett, Lauren Fornarolo, Amelia Walker, and the libero, Sophia Victal.
That's a good lineup.
I had a question all lined up for Sophia for what is a libero. She was going to be the one to.
I'm sure she's practiced that one a couple times too.
So
I always just think of it as person who brought the wrong jersey on accident.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought the first game that I did here. Great play off the net by Aldib. Leckliner gets it over, and she couldn't quite play that one. But she played that so well off the first hit. And Nashua South takes the lead 1-0 early in game number 4.
Schubert at the line.
Boy, that left hand throws me for a loop every time. Schubert and Hicks, both left-handers.
I don't believe we have any lefties on our team.
No. Victal
Too
gets
much.
it out. 2-0 South. We'll see if Coach Tom Langer, prophetic in his
Yes.
in his announcement of see you in the 5th. Oh, Walker.
Don't know if that one was going out or not.
Yeah, that was definitely
Walker going to take a walk.
definitely in. And Amelia's going to walk that off. Like I said, she's been the emotional leader of this team this year. And there's a moment from that Concord game. Next time we have a break, I'm gonna share my favorite moment of the year with Amelia.
You know,
As,
I haven't seen much of Anna Herod since the first.
Oh, Abby.
Oh, Abby, sorry.
Yes.
Her sister's Anna. Abby Herod since the first set, I believe. I haven't seen too much.
Dug up by DeGrazia.
Oh,
What a play by Noor.
it's beautiful.
That's as good as it gets right there. I mean, there were so many players on this team you could say would be the MVP, but what Noor Deeb has done this year, it's unbelievable. Flett misses that one. She has, I would say if there was a most improved player in the league, it would have to be Noor.
Rachel Flett's a little banged up. They call over the trainer.
And hopefully Rachel is all right. LD to Walker.
Wow.
Hello,
Takes
Amelia
the point
Walker.
off. And comes back strong.
And Walker fires up her team there.
Yeah, and she just has those points every, like, at least 10 a game, where it's just like, holy cow.
Now it's Sadie Cody on the line. 4-2 Nashua South.
Ooh.
And that's
Too far out
that
of
set goes out. And it will be point to Merrimack. 4-3. See if we can get a report on Flett here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Hicks couldn't get that over. Eldeeb sets it up.
We'll get Ian
McLaughlin couldn't get it down.
A double.
It's a double hit.
Yeah, and we'll get Ian Rappaport injury report for us.
Thank you. Yes. Melissa Stark.
Sir, can we get a word? We'll send it on down.
Cody. Little changeup. She digs that up. Nice job by Sadie. And into the net. Point to Merrimack. 6-3 Tomahawks. I'm sorry, 5-4 Tomahawks.
and I
I'm
believe-
losing my mind here. 5-4 our score.
Ooh, and just
All right.
good amount of mental errors by
Now
South.
the Tomahawks get to 6.
And you can't make those down 2-1.
Boy, Sadie having a run here. She was our player of the game in the BG game, I believe. Look
Yes,
at
she
this
was.
shot.
Wow.
Hello, Sadie.
Did they get it over? They did.
Oh, what a job by Nashua getting that over. LD to Monroe. Yes.
Yes.
Leah Monroe.
And I just can't believe she hasn't gone to 5. I mean, maybe they didn't make a big deal out of it. She might be there, but I think that she was there at some point.
Time out. Nashua. Yeah, I agree. Maybe I see the 500 numbers
Yeah,
over
the
there in the
numbers.
corner. I see her family in the front row there with the signs.
Yeah, maybe not.
I feel like they're ready to celebrate this thing, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they don't stop the game like they do in basketball.
Yeah. I mean, once again, to allude back to a great setter at Merrimack, when she got 1,000, coach called a timeout.
Yeah, oh, yeah, of course. Now, to kind of finish the point about Nor. Last year she was a role player on this team.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You didn't see
She
a
was
ton of her.
Well, I remember her. She's in my homeroom, and she was like new to the school. I haven't really talked to her, and I knew she played volleyball, but I didn't know she was that good. And I went to a game, and I was like, holy cow, she's incredible.
It's she didn't play a ton last year. She doesn't come off the floor now.
Yeah.
Oh, Sulich.
Oh, and they
Out
give
of
the point to Merrimack.
bounds. Point to Merrimack. And the Tomahawks
got
on a run here with Sadie Cody. 7-5. No, 8 should be 8-4. There we go. My goodness.
I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a report on Rachel Flatt.
She's got
Looking
her.
like, yeah, it's all around the ankle.
She's got her leg up and ice on the ankle, so you have to maybe win this game without Rachel.
Yeah.
That's a tall order. But Jordan McLaughlin has something to say there. Walker couldn't get that down. Sulich blocked at the line. Oh, and Monroe and Aldib.
Does it go in?
Oh, not quite. Monroe and Aldib kind of got in each other's way there.
Yep.
That ends that Merrimack run. And it was a good one.
What's up?
I believe.
Oh,
4.
they're yelling at a team manager. Tell him to. Not a fan of the spectators behind the bench.
Oh, yeah. Wondering what he's doing back there.
It's like a foot foul right there, but
Boy,
no
McLaughlin continues to play well.
Oh.
That's good. Oh, no.
No, it went off
Came
the
out.
top.
Okay. Not like the foul pole in baseball.
No.
8-6. And here is Addison Campbell. Tipped by Walker. Victal to Aldib to Monroe. Hello,
Yes.
Leah Monroe.
Wow.
Welcome to the show.
She is good to go.
Yes, indeed.
Oh.
9-6. Lena Aldib into the game. And she'll be up front with Monroe and Walker. Victal and McLaughlin in the back with Noor Aldib. Off the basketball hoop. Victal to Aldib. To Aldib. Yes!
And Lena doesn't get too many kills that often, but
She's got a couple tonight. She's got an ace tonight.
Oh, really?
She's got, let's see. Oh, I'll look it up later. She's doing work tonight for the Tomahawks as the sisters connect. Monroe with the block. Nashua keeps it alive.
Yeah, and
Great defense by Nashua. Lena can't get it over.
And Nora, she just, these sets are just the tiniest bit off. Can't get the perfect timing, but can't get the job done on that point. Still up 10-7.
And here is Rebecca Walters for the Purple Panthers. They trail 10-7 in the game, 2-1 in the match. Both teams looking for win number 11 on the season with 2 weeks to go. Walker of a kill!
Right off the hands.
Boy, Amelia.
And Rachel Flett coming back into the game.
Rachel Flett doing the Willis Reed coming into the game here. And that is a very dated reference for those of you.
Yeah, but she was looking a little fragile coming in. She's got to be careful.
Yeah, way too important a player to this team, of course. I mean,
To
talk about
lose.
MVPs. I mean, it would be very hard to pick one player off this team, but she would be at the top of the list, I think.
Gets
With
off
hits
well.
like that.
He gets the kill.
12-8. Tomahawks. Victor will get a break. Cody back in. She's had a nice game tonight
Absolutely.
for Merrimack. Blocked.
Yes.
Up at the net by Cody and Flett. 13-8.
You're killing it with these rhymes tonight.
Flett
I gotta say.
at the net.
You bet.
And
We have a good time.
Oh, yeah, we do.
And a double.
Double hit. I like to think that the sign over there, Flett, you bet, was an homage to the wonderful broadcasting here at Merrimack TV, but it's too easy. Timeout for Nashua. 14-8 our score.
This has been.
Just to, well, I had the opportunity. I wanted to tell that Amelia Walker story from the Concord game. So they were down. They were down in that game 2-1, down in the fourth game, and just looking as lethargic as I've ever seen this team look. And I'm sitting in the stands with some of the parents are saying, "What is going on with the body language?" And everything. And Amelia gets a kill. So I don't know if you see the dent in the floor somewhere around the three-point line.
Yeah, I do see that.
Amelia gets this just one of the hardest balls I've seen hit all season, and just lights into the team. And you could just see the emotion. And
Yeah.
you walk into Amelia on the street, you'd never even imagine. But she just lights into him, and then all of a sudden it was like that spark they needed. They win game 4, they win game 5, and barely escape against Concord.
Good serve.
What a serve by Monroe.
She has that power.
And
It is
Monroe, just a
unbelievable.
junior. But yeah, you talk about emotional leaders, and you sometimes need that as a team.
Yeah, yeah.
Just that wake-up call. We probably can't repeat what was said.
Oof.
Oh, Monroe into the back of Lena Eldib. I hope she's all right. And Lena's going to laugh it off. Yeah. No, I'm kind of surprised we don't see that more often.
Yeah. I mean,
if I was serving,
one time, yeah.
you'd see that a lot.
Well, I played tennis in doubles. I've got my fair share of hits to the back. It doesn't feel good.
No.
But this, yeah.
Pearl Nelson on the serve for Nashua South. DeGrazia. Ooh, Eldib couldn't get it over. Point to South, 15-10. You got to credit. Sophia DeGrazia is another one of those players.
The glue players.
That just exactly like.
We said it a lot during
Glue.
basketball season, like a Logan Day.
Exactly.
Doesn't show up on the stat sheet a lot. She
tipped
tipped it. Yeah.
Yep, it's tipped.
Pearl Nelson will be shaking her head off.
But you are 100% right. That is the way to describe it. Sophia's been involved in so many key moments this
she
year.
She has these great digs.
She took one from Maddie Mohan in that Salem game that I still can't. I would have been running out the door. She does the dirty work. Her and Sophia Victal.
Right there.
And right there, you see what she does.
Yes.
Flett with the points. 17-10, Merrimack. And so you talk about doing the dirty work, and those are my favorite kinds of players. Team Sophia in the back there. Ooh, Eldib into the net. Lena out for Merrimack. I just lost my train of thought.
You hear Amelia Walker say, "Are you okay?"
Checking on the health and well-being.
I believe
of
it was
Lena.
Amelia that served it.
Oh, that was Leah.
Oh, it was
on the
Leah.
serve.
Yes.
Leah comes over, and they're able to laugh it off a bit, and they hug it out.
Yes.
Cody
Wow.
with the kill. Merrimack inching closer. DeGrazia out, Walker in. Rachel Flett to the line.
Wow.
Oh, a perfect serve.
No one knew, and
Rachel kind of walking that one off a little there.
yeah, they want to be careful with her.
Yeah,
With this
19-11 lead. She's kind of limping a little. You can see it.
Yeah.
But they take her out. Jordan McLaughlin in.
She had a big ace earlier.
Big ace, and that really turned that third game around. As she serves one out there. That third game, Nashua South led at one point.
19-15.
19-15. Merrimack won 25-23, and they have the 19-12 lead here. It has been all Merrimack since.
Communication.
LD gets it over. Perez into the net.
And Merrimack's 5 away.
Boy, this would be a huge win for this Merrimack team. Game of 5, says Joe Struby. Cody, the little floater.
Ooh.
Oh, Cody
kill.
digs it up. And Walker somehow avoids the pole there.
I swear, after every play, she just walks off straight face, you know.
She's been one of my favorite players to watch, just her intensity and
Yeah.
like I said, the emotional leadership she brings to this team. But everybody seems to know their roles.
Yes.
It's amazing.
You don't see anyone trying to be a hero.
Nope.
They all know how to play together well.
Walker mishits. South not dead yet.
No.
20-14. We talked about DeGrazia on that back line. She played outside last year. She was the outside hitter, and that was a transition for her.
That was a very large, in numbers, team last year.
Sure was.
Very, very well-rounded in age. Lots of sophomores, lots of juniors, lots of seniors.
Lena coming back in for the Tomahawks. Lauren Fornarillo out. Nor Eldib on the line. Tomahawks 4 points away.
Wow. Ooh.
That one had a little extra Gouldens on it.
Yeah.
21-15 our score.
Merrimack wants to finish this game fast.
They
I
sure
can
do.
tell.
They want no part of a fifth game. They were up 2-1 on Hollis Brookline and led in that fourth game, and Hollis came back and won it.
Come on, you gotta stay in it.
Ooh, Victor.
Very smooth slide.
Floor burn there.
Yeah, those gotta hurt. I would not want to be doing those.
Give me the players in any sport that lead the league in floor burns. That Sophia is certainly one of those. So a timeout here for Coach Tammy Lambero and the Tomahawks. Our score in Game 4, Merrimack 21, Nashua South 16. Merrimack trying to put the finishing touches on win number 11.
Having a little trouble with it, though. South is not going away.
As we mentioned, this is our final volleyball broadcast of the season, final regular season. We're very hopeful we can do a home playoff game, but we'll.
I don't know the last time Merrimack TV has been in the house for a playoff game in this gym.
I can tell you, it was girls basketball.
Yes,
against
my freshman
Dover.
year. My freshman year. Yes.
A tremendous win, 8-9 game.
Yes, but then they Pinkerton, I believe.
And Emma Veluzzi in that game had a pass, a behind-the-back dime that you got to pull up on Merrimack TV app. Monroe tipped
That's
out of
in.
bounds.
That's
That is
in. Oh.
Oh no! Deflection.
Me and Brian both calling for the tip. All right, move on. Next play.
Hello. I disagree. 21-17 now. McLaughlin digs it up.
And
Walker, the tip and the point.
I know they got the point, but yeah, I've been saying it, but just the slightest bit off, and it just runs them off schedule.
DeGrazia in, Walker out. Flett in, McLaughlin out. 22-17. Tomahawks need 3 more to put this thing on ice.
Oh, did not expect that one. Oh!
Ace for Sophia DeGrazia.
Well, Primo did not know what was going on there.
Another great serve by Sophia. They got to get this one over. Noor sets it up. Sophia to Flett. And another point.
One more.
Match point for the Tomahawks. 24-17. Sophia DeGrazia for the game.
That's
It's
in.
good.
That's in.
Put
And
it on
an
the
ace for
board.
DeGrazia to put this one
Sophia
on ice.
DeGrazia,
Unbelievable.
the game-winning ace. The Tomahawks.
And Merrimack,
Take
11-3.
25-17 in game number 4. And as Lucas just alluded to, they go to 11-3 on the season. A huge win tonight over Nashua South. And a convincing 3-1 win.
Absolutely.
How about that?
This is a very good team.
Nashua South, nothing to hang their heads about here. They played extremely well tonight. Molly Lecklider, just what can you say? Tremendous job by her. The seniors tonight for Merrimack, just tremendous.
Yeah.
All across the board. Lena Eldeeb contributing, Lauren Fornarolo contributing, Jordan McLaughlin, that really the turnaround ace of this game.
The best player. And
Sophia DeGrazia, again, doing the dirty work, and
Yeah.
with Sophia Victal, and of course, Rachel Flett and Amelia
Yes.
Walker and Noor Eldeeb. I mean, what more can you say? And if we got Noor's parents over there in the front row with the 500 assists.
seems like she got it.
And there
Yes.
they
They
are.
didn't make a big deal out of it, though.
So, congratulations, Noor. 500 career assists. And she's getting congratulations from her coach, Joe Struby, and 526
Wow.
says.
We really missed it.
So Noor comes over. 526 career assists now.
Nothing
so
to
she
brag about.
she did get it in that first game. So tremendous job by Noor Eldeeb, by this entire team. Player of the game tonight. What do you think,
Sophia
Lucas?
DeGrazia.
I think
That last point.
I agree. Sophia with the player of the game honors here on senior night.
Yes.
Gets the last point, and again, like we mentioned, doing the dirty work all night long in that back row. And Joe Struby fired up as well. That's all we got tonight here on Merrimack TV. That's all for the season. Congratulations to the seniors. Congratulations to this Merrimack volleyball team. My last words, get out here for the Goffstown game on the 25th. Let's fill this building for these girls. And for their home playoff game, whenever that is, October 31st or November 2nd, it's looking more like November 2nd maybe.
I want to say
Build this building for these girls.
Yes.
They deserve it. They have been awesome all year. Get out here and crush it. Bring your loudest voices for these girls. So
Absolutely.
player of the game, Sophia DeGrazia. Merrimack wins 11-3 now on the season. Brian Gagnon, Lucas Goldberg, Vanessa Carlson, Grace LeMay, the whole crew at Merrimack TV. Have a wonderful
We're fired
evening.
up. Have a good night.